Hello everybody and welcome back to Just the Leeds thing. Look at this top, what an absolute beauty. I'm starting to collect Leeds United shirts now, so I think I've got around about 8 shirts, and eventually when I think maybe towards the end of next year, if I'm still doing YouTube, hopefully I will be, I might do a nice little Leeds United like shirt collection and stuff like that. And I've got a short list on the types of shirts that I want to buy, and eventually, you never know, I might be able to give a couple away to a couple of people. I did get a few for my birthday, for Father's Day, so I'm very grateful of that too. So as you see, and as you've probably already heard, Leeds United are in a sense umming and ahhing about selling Luis Sinisterra to Bournemouth. Of course, Fabrizio Romano came out and put a statement and said that the deal was pretty much done, and he said, "Here we go." And obviously, usually that means that the deal is completed. And there was a post, actually, as you see on your screen. There was a post that one of the fans had come out and said that that Luis Sinisterra had said that he wasn't going to be leaving Leeds United, and then that kind of escalated because 2 hours later there was reports from Fabrizio Romano, from Sky Sports, and a few other articles saying that he's on his way to undergo a medical. And as well, Phil Hay and Graham Smyth have come out now, which it's kind of confusing me, because obviously I only got to see this news when I got home from work, and I thought, you know what, I'll just do a little bit of notes, and I guess we'll just have to bring out the news on my channel and stuff like that. But they're pretty much saying that the deal isn't done. There hasn't been a full-on agreement yet with the player. Phil Hay come out and said that there could be a possibility of him leaving, which if you read between the lines, there's a possibility that he could be leaving. But then again, in Daniel Farke's press conference, he came out and said that he is in a sense very confident that he'll be able to keep hold of Willian Gnonto and Luis Sinisterra. And to me, that's just false hope, because obviously I have a lot of belief in Daniel Farke, and of course when you have that belief in someone, you trust it with, in a sense, every single word that they say. And when I saw this news, I don't know about many other people, but I was like, kind of like gut wrenching, you know, and it kind of made me feel a bit like weird, like a little bit emotional inside. And I just thought to myself, it's like, after all this time, after surviving all these weeks, within a few hours left, Sinisterra is going to be leaving the club. So I'm bringing this video out just to, in a sense, to say that in the next couple of hours, 2, 3, 4 hours, we will actually get to see if he's going to be staying as Leeds United. Of course, there's still links abroad, but that would have to be a permanent basis, because obviously Leeds United have, in a sense, maxed out their international loans. Which is good, because obviously then the foreign teams like Inter Milan or whatever would have to come in and actually pay a big fee for him, which could be 25-30 million pounds. I'm not 100% sure, but if they look at loaning him out to the Premier League, of course he's been wanting to play at the highest level. He's capable of playing at the highest level. He's proven that at Leeds United in the Premier League, when in a sense when he was fit. But then obviously when he was injured, we've got to put in perspective as well. It's like, are we going to get to see Luis Sinisterra in a Leeds United shirt for the full 46 games? I'm not 100% sure. Will Bournemouth be able to keep him fit? Will they be able to see him for a full season? I'm not 100% sure on that either. So for him to go out on loan, I don't really think it would be a bad thing for Luis Sinisterra. Of course, I'd like him to stay, but at the same time, it would give him that extra bit of like confidence to play in the Premier League, just in case if we do get back there, or as well, if he continues to perform, we'll be able to, in a sense, increase his evaluation if we need to go on and sell him in the long term. And in other news, Willian Gnonto, his agent, is in the news again. Like, what? I don't understand what this whole situation is with his agent. He's an absolute tool. And I was talking to someone actually at work. He's 19 years old, he's vulnerable, he's probably easy to manipulate because of his age. He's easy to manipulate with the money crisis and how much Everton could pay for him. But at the same time, it's like, no offence to Everton, but right now, the club is in shambles. Apparently, they're in financial debt. I don't know where they're getting the money from. They haven't scored a goal this year. The way of like performing on the field right now is just abysmal. It's not attractive to watch. It's very easy to break down. It's very easy to just, in a sense, walk through them, and that shows. Of course, Sean Dyche has always been a manager who can keep a team from being relegated, but the way Everton are playing right now, if they continue playing like that, I can't see them staying up this year. And a team like Everton, like I say, no offence to them, The project that they have right now, it's not appealing to me. If I was a player and I saw that, it's not appealing. I personally think it's just his agent, because obviously he'll be picking up more money as well. But we're going to have to wait and see. But I would rather Willie Gnonto be mature about it and get rid of his agent, or Daniel Farke or somebody to, in a sense, advise him to get rid of the agent that he has now, because he's just going to ruin his career. Because end of the day, I think Willie Gnonto's a nice kid. I think he's very humble. Of course, when it comes to money, at 19 years old, even with anybody, if an offer came in to increase your wage by like 50, 60, 70,000 pounds a week, of course you're going to take it, you know. But the way his agent was telling him to act or manipulate Leeds United, or in a sense blackmail Leeds United into selling him, it's just wrong. He's done it with other players. It's proven that he's a bad agent when it comes to attitude and, in a sense, greed, you know. So to me, I think Willie Gnonto needs to sit down, or someone needs to sit him down and get him a new agent, because at the end of the day, if he doesn't, he's going to ruin his reputation, he's going to ruin his career, and if he wants to play at the highest level, of course, Leeds United are not going to eventually we won't get there soon, you know? Whereas, like, he's got such a high ceiling that he could go on and play for Chelsea or a Man City or a Liverpool, you know? But if he's coming out and having a bad reputation, a bad attitude and all this type of stuff, then clubs like that are not going to want to sign him, you know? So, yet again, he's in the news, according to sources, that apparently Everton are going to be selling Iwobi to Fulham for around about £22 million. They sold Gray, they sold a couple of other players, so they will have money to go on and purchase Willie Gnonto. But like I said about Sinistera, Daniel Farke is very confident that he will remain a Leeds United player. But yeah, that's everything up to date now. I'll try to bring out any more news if I possibly can. If you've not seen any of my previous videos, make sure you go back and see them. Cody Drame has left to Birmingham. Sam Greenwood's recently left. We've signed Camara, we've signed Gruev as well. So everything's coming fast. Obviously, there's only a few hours now until the end of the window. And if Sinistera does go, then we need to bring in a replacement thick and fast. So whether that means we can go out there and buy a left back, which I don't really think so, because obviously in Daniel Farke's press conference he did say that he was very happy with how James Shackleton's been playing. We've still got Sam Byram. Yes, he's injured. We've got Firpo. Yes, he's injured, but he likes him. And then as well, Pascal Struijk has got that experience as well. So the versatility comes into play. And personally, I don't like that. I don't really want players who aren't naturally a left back to play left back or in any other position. I'd rather go out there and buy a new left back. But it is what it is. If Daniel Farke believes that's going to work, then he's going to make that happen. So we're going to have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel too, and I guess I'll maybe see you in the next one. Cheerio.